Hey everyone, good morning. It's Mark Weens with Migrationology.com in Thimphu, Bhutan. This morning I am starting off at maybe one of the most well-known Momo restaurants in Thimphu, which is called Momo Corner, and it's right here at the farmer's market. So there's a big market outside. We got a seat inside. This place continually stays busy and very, very well known for their momos. So we just ordered two types of momos, the cheese momos and the beef momos. The cheese momos are still being steamed, but I just got a plate of beef momos to start with. These are almost like Chinese Jasha wrapped style. You cannot eat momos without chili sauce, and this is a beautiful looking orange red chili sauce. That is a pretty good sized momo. Oh, that's a marvelous momo. Okay, those are a little too big for one bite, but it's so good. They almost taste like xiaolongbao because it tastes like there's a little bit of the Chinese soup dumplings because there's a little bit of soup or broth on the inside of these momos. I'm gonna follow that with some soup. It's very, very light soup. Almost, it kind of has a little bit of, I think it's actually the water that maybe comes from the dumplings. So it's almost like has a little bit of a flour taste to it. And it's not salty at all, but the owner said you can add a little bit of salt. So that I think that's the way they make it, so that you add your own salt, which is really nice. Okay, just a little bit. I actually kind of like it kind of plain because the chili sauce is salty. So then this is just like a very light, soothing broth. The cheese momos have just arrived fresh out of the steamer, and these are folded a little bit differently, but still beautiful little dumplings. I'm gonna add some more chili sauce. This chili sauce is superb. Oh, it's so good. It's like creamy dried chilies, and it is nice and spicy. I'm just going with half this time. Yeah, that's cheese and I think cabbage, but the cheese is not too strong in there, but just really pleasant. Actually, I think I could add some more chili to my next bite. I'm seeing most people just eat the momos with their fingers, and so that does look like the much better solution to eating these dumplings. I'm gonna just pick this up, and I now have a friend who is chowing down. Oh, I think he has the beef momos as well. Oh, so we are eating beef momos together. Oh, how is it? The owner just brought us out a bowl of thukpa, which are the noodles and noodle soup, and this is beef. And I can smell, I think that's maybe either pureed ginger or garlic. Let me smell. Oh, that's ginger. Yeah, I can smell that ginger. And I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of a Sichuan pepper. Okay. And then the owner also mentioned that this is very plain with no salt in it, but I'm gonna try it first with no salt. The noodles are very spaghetti looking. Thank you. Oh, that Sichuan pepper. That is the spice of life. As I was slurping down that bite of thukpa, we just got a plate of, this is, I think beef chow mein, and it is little nuggets of ground beef served with the chili sauce. Oh yeah, this smells, you can smell that wok aroma. Those have a really nice wok flavor. The beef is kind of crispy, and then those noodles, they almost taste like spaghetti noodles, and then again, you just cannot live in Bhutan without the chili sauce, the dry chili sauce. That is what it's all about. This is an incredible little restaurant in Thimphu. The momos were fantastic, and I love this environment. It's so nice and cozy in here. It stays busy, and the owner is extremely nice as well. It's definitely a must-eat spot when you come to Thimphu. Stepping outside of the restaurant, and they have that's a big bucket filled with water to wash your hands. Well, that's cold water. Literally right out Actually, just through a gate is the farmer's market, Thimphu Farmer's Market. And this is a big, fresh food market with all sorts of ingredients. We've been in Bhutan, in Thimphu now for a week, and we came here on our first day to just browse around. So we are back again now, feeling very happy after those momos, and we're just gonna walk around for a little bit. So many delicious fresh ingredients, and you can just smell some of the spices. And I just walked past a stall over there that had like bags of pine needles and I'm not sure, some kind of medicinal things, and it just smelled like a Christmas tree back there. And also one of the things that's really interesting about this market is that it's only open on the weekend because many of the people that sell here come from different parts of Bhutan, and so they go to their village and then they bring all the produce and all these ingredients back from their village and to sell here on the weekend. So many fresh ingredients, smells and colors and cool things to see. This is a great market, and it's really big also. We just bought a kilo of oranges and I'm gonna stop right now and eat one. Oh, that has a really good smell to it. Really juicy and sweet and sour. We spent probably an hour walking around the farmer's market, and now we just walked past the stadium. That's where well, right behind me, that's where we watched the football match a couple nights ago. And now we are gonna try to see if they are doing archery. Archery is the national sport in Bhutan. We are sitting on the bleachers here now at the archery match, and the arrows go so fast that you can barely even follow them with your eye, but they just come zooming across and go all the way down to the target, way down there. Whoa, that was close. We made it back home after watching archery for a while. That has to be one of the coolest sports to watch. What was also really cool is that they have all these ceremonial rituals and traditions that they do. They kind of dance around the target, and they kind of like hang out by the target when the other team is shooting and then just kind of dodge the arrows. It's kind of scary to watch, actually, and also kind of scary to be there, as any stray arrow could be like flying. Those arrows fly ridiculously fast, but pretty fun to watch. That's a must watch when you're in Bhutan. For dinner tonight, we are at a restaurant called the Bhutanese, which serves Bhutanese food, and I think they have a buffet as well, but they also have an a la carte menu. So we just ordered a couple of different dishes, and I really like these wooden bowls they have here. Sometimes the wooden bowls, they're like shiny or varnished or something. These look kind of like just pure wood. Yeah, loving the bowls here. This is the red rice. And look at how cool this bowl is. Really cool looking bowl. This one is a chicken curry. And looks like a lot of onions and green onions and maybe some tomatoes in here. Let me add a little more of that soup. Okay, vegetable, a lot of carrots and green beans in here. And then this one is dal, which I will serve into this little side bowl that they gave me. Oh, that smells good. And then finally had to go with that datshi, which is the national dish of Bhutan, the chilies and cheese. And this one is very dryish. It doesn't look overly cheesed, but lots and lots of chilies. Okay, I'm gonna start with that datshi. That cheese and chilies. That is a really good version of datshi. I think I might have had datshi almost every day since being here, and I've had quite a few different styles already. Some of them are more runny, and some of them are more like thicker with cheese. This one is kind of drier than other versions I've had, and it's not, but you can really taste the creamy cheese kind of coating all those chilies. What I really love about Bhutanese dishes, especially the meat dishes, is there's always a ginger flavor. And I'm a huge lover of ginger. And yeah, the ginger comes through really nicely in that chicken curry. Oh, dal is nice. That's a very soupy dal, but it at the same time has that grainy bean texture to it, or lentil texture to it. Again, I can taste the ginger in there. We just walked downstairs from the restaurant, walking around Thimphu a little bit. It's another cold night, and we're gonna head home from here. So thank you all very much for watching today's vlog. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give it a thumbs up and also leave a comment below. And we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I think we're going on a hike, and we'll see you then.